Okay. Hello. Hello, Ngọc Tài. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So now we will have a little test like I told you before. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Tony buys a new car. Ooh. Does Tony buys a new house?
No.
Does Tony buy a dog?
No.
Does Tony buy a rabbit?
No.
Does Tony buys a new school?
No.
Does Tony buy a new house?
No.
Does Tony buys a new car?
Yes.
Yes. And what does Tony buy?
A new car.
Okay. He gets on her bike. He rides home. Ooh. Does she get on her car?
No.
Does she get on her motorbike?
No.
Does she get on her airplane?
No.
Does she get on her wheelchair?
No.
Does she get on her house?
No.
Does he get on her bike?
Yes.
Does he ride to school?
No.
Does he ride to the pool?
No.
Does he ride to the park?
No.
Does he ride home?
Yes.
And what do he do? What does he do?
He gets on the bike.
Yes, he gets on the bike. He says, that's it. Just a kiss on the cheek. Ooh. And does he say good morning?
No.
Does he say good afternoon?
No.
Does he say hello Ngọc Tài?
No.
Does he say goodbye?
No.
Does he say that's it? Just a kiss on the cheek.
Yes.
And what does he say? That's it?
That is
Just
a kiss on the cheek.
yes, very nice Ngọc Tài. Okay. Tony stands on the sidewalk. Ooh. Does Tony stand on the park?
No.
Does Tony stand on the table?
No.
Does Tony stand on the chair?
No.
Does Tony stand on my hand?
No.
No. So does Tony stand on the sidewalk?
Yes.
And where does Tony stand on?
Sidewalk.
Yes, the sidewalk. Okay. So she jumps into the car. Ooh. Does she jump into the airplane?
No.
Does she jump into the bicycle?
No.
Does she jump into the house?
No.
Does she jump into the pool?
No.
Does she jump into the school?
No.
Does she jump into the park?
No.
Okay, so does she jump into the car?
Yes.
And what does she jump into?
Car.
Yes, the car. Okay. And he says, here are the keys. Ooh.
Oh.
Does he say good morning?
No.
Does he say, here are the tables?
No.
Does he say, here are the mouse?
No.
And does he say, here are the keys?
Yes.
What does he say?
key.
Okay. He says, here are,
Key.
yes, here are the keys. Okay, very nice, Ngọc Tài. Well done. Thanks for being here. And goodbye.